Hi, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to show you 4 tips to improve your credit. But before we get into that, it is extremely important for me to explain why credit is vital for building financial stability. Now, the reason credit is important is because it impacts various aspects of your life, including access to loans, credit cards, and housing, as well as potentially influencing insurance rates and employment opportunities. And a good thing to always remember is that having good credit demonstrates financial responsibility, making it easier to qualify for all types of credit. Now, many people link their credit worthiness to their credit score, a 3-digit number that reflects their reliability as a borrower. You see, lenders use your credit score to determine whether they are willing to loan you money, and in many cases, what interest rate you will be charged. The higher the score, the less risky you appear as a borrower, and the more likely you are to receive an approval for the new accounts and favorable interest rates. But to have a credit score, you must have at least one credit account that is at least 6 months old. And for those who are wondering what a good credit score is, you typically want to be in the 700 and up range, especially if you're looking to potentially secure a home or other financial opportunities like starting your own business. So now that you have a broad understanding of why credit is important to your financial future, let's get into tip number 1 of improving your credit. Alright, so paying your bills on time is crucial for maintaining a strong credit score. Whether it's your utility bill, rent, or student loan payment, timely payments help with protecting your credit. Missing a due date can negatively impact your score, as FICO places greater weight on recent payment history. However, you can counteract past late payments by consistently making on-time payments moving forward. If you have an outstanding balance, pay it off as soon as possible, as missed payments can remain on your credit report for up to 7 years. Okay, so keeping your credit card utilization low is very important because lenders evaluate your credit card utilization or the relationship between your credit limit and spending in each month. If your credit utilization is too high, lenders consider you higher risk. Ideally, your credit utilization should be less than 30%. For example, if you have around $10,000 of a credit limit on your credit card, ideally you should spend less than $3,000 in each month. Here are some ways to manage your credit card utilization. To prevent late or missed payments, consider enrolling in automatic payments with your service provider, as this will help lower the risk of missing payments. Another way is to set balance alerts to notify you when your balance reaches a certain threshold. And lastly is to consider a second payment before the due date, as this can help you lower the reported balance, improving your utilization ratio. Alright, so opening multiple credit card accounts at once is something you should never do, as this can negatively impact your credit score in several different ways. One way is receiving hard inquiries to your credit report, as this can lower your credit score at least temporarily. But the important thing to remember is that having multiple inquiries in a short period can have a greater negative impact. Another way is you will appear risky to lenders, making it harder to get approved for future credit. And lastly, you will increase the risk of overspending, because having multiple credit cards can tempt you to spend beyond your means, leading to higher debt and financial strain. Now, it is essential that you obtain a copy of your credit report and check it very carefully. There are 3 major credit bureaus: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Each credit bureau collects information on your credit history and develops a credit score that lenders use to assess your riskiness as a borrower. Under federal law, you are entitled to view your credit report every 12 months from each credit bureau. Since each credit bureau may have different information about your credit history, your credit score may vary across 3 lenders. Now, if you find an error, you should report it to the credit bureau immediately so that it can be corrected. Now remember, your credit score will not improve overnight, but the sooner you take action, the better. My name is Shermat Gillen, and thanks for watching.